Alright, hey guys, what's going on? The Scriptures here, of course, and Mikey also here. Today we have another script reading. Oh yeah! So as you can see, we have some more Batman stuff. Alright, so I don't think we really have too many more bad scripts. I think the only bad scripts they have are just like all of Batman and Robin, the Lego series. So that's probably what we'll be doing next time too. So we're going to be ending off with a cliffhanger here. So today we're going to be reading Episode 5, The Cat Burglar, and Episode 6, Fear Part 1. And we'll be reading Fear Part 2 next time. So, alright, so there you go. So now you've got something to look forward to. Alright, so here we go. So, of course, Episode 5, Cat Burglar, is about Catwoman. This is possibly the worst out of the entire series, just with how stupid it is. Like, it's not just the dialogue, it's just like the overall story is pretty stupid. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, so the Cat Burglar is 6 pages long. It is 875 words, so it's actually, I think, shorter than most of them, yeah, because Fear Part 1 is 1,129 words and 8 pages, so yeah, I think this is probably one of the shortest ones of the season. And anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. So alright, we start at Jenny's diamond store. Catwoman's like, well, look at this beauty. What a great diamond. Worth $1,000, but I get it for free. That's pretty cheesy right there, you know, I don't know what to say about that one. It's not very good, but it definitely could be improved upon. Catwoman cuts a hole in the glass. Alarm goes off. Catwoman's like, great. I see they stepped up their protection. Catwoman whips the alarm and it stops. Catwoman says, that should give me 7 minutes until the cops come. But why 7 minutes exactly, though? It's really specific. I mean, it could be more specific. Like, oh, that gives me 7 minutes and 13 seconds before the cops come. But, you know, it's kind of weird. But okay, and then Batman says, or 1 second until Batman comes. I always used to like that one, you know, it's kind of cheesy too, but you know, it's actually not half bad. Catwoman turns around to see Batman and Robin standing there. Wow, how did she not notice them before? I don't know. She has eyes like a cat, but apparently cat eyes aren't that good. Okay, so Batman says, we're going to take you to jail. The police will be here in a minute to pick you up and lock you up. Actually, that's where you're wrong. She said 7 minutes, Bruce, you dummy. And then Catwoman says, you could never do it, Bruce. And never do what? Arrest her, I guess? I mean, that's pretty true. Like, she gets away in this episode. Spoiler alert, sorry. Robin says, Batman, how does she... Then Batman says, later. Catwoman. Selena. He just turns to Robin for a second, and then she's already gone. That's how good she is, I guess. Jeez, dang it, Robin, you messed us up. You see, if Robin didn't ask like how Catwoman knows her name, his name, yes, of course she knows her name, but how Catwoman knows Batman's name, if he didn't distract Batman like that, they could have caught him. So great job, Robin. You really screwed it up. And then Catwoman left, and the diamonds was gone. And then Robin says, Commissioner Gordon won't be happy. And then Batman says, come on, let's go back to the Batcave. I'll call Commissioner Gordon and tell him. I will also explain why Catwoman knows my name. And Robin says, got it. Also a very unnecessary line, but you know, that overall line is like, hey, I'm going to just like summarize the entire episode for you right there. And Robin's like, oh yeah, got it. And okay, title scene. At the Batcave, Bruce and Dick are sitting down. Dick, so Bruce, how did Catwoman know your name? And then Bruce says, well, it all started before I met you. Bruce says, it was a slow night. The streets were quiet. No robberies, nothing. For a town that's like riddled with crime, I kind of find it hard to believe there's like one night where there's absolutely no crime going on, but whatever, okay. And then it says, no robberies, nothing. And then she came up behind me. Catwoman said, who are you? Batman says, I'm Batman. Catwoman says, I'm Catwoman. Wanna rob a bank together? Batman says, no, I arrest those who steal. That's also very cheesy too. It just seems very, I guess, juvenile. I don't know. It just seems very dumb. Like, no, I arrest those who steal. Catwoman says, oh, do you now? Well, see you around, Batman. And then Batman says, you better not. And then Bruce says, she left, but that wasn't the last time that I saw her. How does she sneak away so easily? That's kind of unrealistic, because Batman just a complete idiot. He just stands there just like, oh, no, don't go away, as she's walking away. No, wait, no, stop, no. Oh, if only there was something I could do. Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. This whole scene right here with Catwoman talking to them is just so awkward. Say, oh, I'm Batman. Oh, hey, I'm Catwoman. You want to rob a bank today? It's like, no, I arrest those who steal. Who wrote this? Oh, that's right, I did. Okay, that explains it. Anyways, so where was I? The next day, I was going to a meeting at Wayne Tower. Bruce says I got out of my car and bumped into someone. Bruce says, yeah, I have like 4 separate lines here for Bruce. I couldn't combine it all together. I had to keep it all separate for some reason. I have no idea why either. Now we have Bruce past with just like it says Bruce, and then it has in brackets past, so that I know it's him in the past and not his narration. Yeah, okay, I don't know, but anyways, he says, "Oh, sorry, ma'am, And then Selena says, "It's all right. I'm Selena Kyle. Hey, aren't you Bruce Wayne?" And then Bruce says, "Yes, I am. Pleasure meeting you, Miss Kyle." And then Selena says, "Hey, do you want to go out for dinner tonight?" Well, that's very forward. Okay. Bruce says, "Oh, sure, I'd love to. Where and when?" And then Selena says, "How about at Sammy's Cafe at 5:30?" Yes. And Bruce says, "It's a date." Selena says, "See you then." I like how there's basically absolutely like no small talk in this. They're just like, "Oh, hey, whoa, whoops, sorry, I bumped into you." And it's like, "Oh, it's all right. My name's Selena Kyle. You're Bruce Wayne, right?" He's like, "Yes. You want to go eat?" "Yes." And then that's the end of the conversation. Yes. What? How great. So Bruce is just like, "Oh yeah, wow, she's pretty. I don't need to talk to her or anything to understand her, to get a read on her personality. No, let's just go out to dinner right away." Okay. So anyways, so at 8:30. I ate with Selena, and then Bruce says, "I saw your suitcase. Are you new in town?" And then Selena says, "Yes, but I have a question, though." Bruce says, "What is it? Who is this bat character that seems to keep the place?" Keep the peace. It was like, "What, keep the place? Doesn't make sense." "Oh, keep the peace." And then Bruce says, "Oh, him. He is Batman. He protects the city. But in my opinion, he is crazy. Who runs around in a flying bat suit fighting crime? Why not join the police?" That's interesting. Selena says, "Yeah, he seems really mysterious." And then Bruce just says, "Yeah." Oh, yeah, this is how you write dialogue. Bruce looks outside to see the bat signal. Bruce is like, "Oh, sorry, something came up. I have to go. Sorry about that." You just said sorry twice. Why'd you do that? Selena says, "It is all right. I understand. You run a big company, and you must be very busy. See you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We can eat at my place. 7 is kind of late for dinner, but that's fine." Bruce says, "I will see you there. Where do you live?" And then she says, 214 Weather Apartments, Building 4, second floor. I think 214 is a reference to Valentine's Day, the February 14th. Anyways, so Bruce is like, "Okay, see you at 7. And then Selena says, "See you then." Oh, unnecessary, very unnecessary. All this dialogue is just straight to the point. There's not really a lot of small talk. You have just doesn't flow naturally. Like, you go from like saying, "Oh, this bad character, he seems to be keeping the peace," and then you just like looks outside, like, "Oh gosh, I gotta go." It's just it's very choppy. It's very, very choppy. Okay, so they both leave. Shows Batman keeping a lookout for trouble. Batman says, "I know you are there. What do you want?" And then Catwoman says, "I want you to know." What? Hold on. I want to know who you are. Okay. Batman just says, "I am Batman." Catwoman says, "I know that. I mean, who you really are." And then Batman says, "Yeah, I can't." And then Catwoman says, "Yes, you can. My name is." A siren goes off. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? And Batman says, "I need to go." And then Catwoman says, "Fine, but I will wait here." And then Catwoman says, "It's about time." And then Batman says, "Bank robbery." Catwoman takes off her mask. "I'm Selena Kyle." And then Batman doesn't control himself. She's like, "Selena, what?" And then Catwoman's like, "You know me. Wait a minute. You're Bruce Wayne." Batman's like, "No, yes, I am Bruce Wayne, but don't tell anyone, and I won't tell anyone." Don't tell anyone, and I won't tell anyone. That's great. So that's literally the story of how they figured out who they were. They went on one date, and they're like, "Oh, hey." And then she's like, "Hey, I want to know who you are." He's like, "Oh, I can't tell you." And then she takes off her mask. Like, "Hey, I'm Selena Kyle." He's like, "Oh my God!" He doesn't even control himself. And then he's like, "Oh," and then she's like, "Oh, you must be Batman, or you must be Bruce Wayne." He's like, "Oh, dang it, you're right, I am." Wow, that's great, isn't it? That's like most of the episode right there. That is absolutely it's I don't know, it needs more. It's bad. It's very bad. Alright, and then it says "out of the memory," and that is how we knew we know each other. And then Dick's like, "Wow, that was a stupid story, Batman." No, he says, "What happened between you and Selena?" And then Bruce says, "I caught her stealing and I had to put her in jail." And Dick's like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure they probably would have broken up as soon as Batman figured out that he was dating a criminal, but whatever." Dick says, "Oh," and Bruce says, "Well, we need to catch her and put her back in jail." That's great. You notice how I put her in jail and then put her back in jail. Yes, very repetitive. And then Dick says, "All right, but how are we going to do it?" And then Bruce says, "I have a plan." And then it transitions to Batman saying, "Robin, get in your spot. I think I hear her motorcycle. Not here with an A, but here with E with 2 E's. That's great, isn't it?" Catwoman walks up to the diamond store. Catwoman's like, "Wow, no security. Seems too easy." She takes the diamond, which makes a net fall on her. Wow, that's pretty dumb. She's like, oh, she's a pretty smart character, but in this, she's actually kind of dumb. She's like, oh, wow, no, security, this isn't a trap. Let me go in and take this diamond. Uh-oh. Batman's like, you're going to jail, Selina. And Robin says, yeah. Unnecessary. Catwoman says, Bruce, give me a chance to prove that I can forget stealing and start fresh. I'm pretty sure that you just proved that you won't be able to do that by stealing and getting trapped, so nice try. Batman says, I already gave you a chance, but you kept on stealing. Right, Batman, it's also, I separated this line for no reason at all. It's like, I already gave you a chance, but keep on stealing. You kept on stealing. And then it says, Batman, Robin, call the police. And then Robin says, got it. He always says, got it. He says, got it so many times that it's probably like one of his only lines in this entire episode is just got it. He said got it twice. Okay. Anyways, the police come and take Catwoman away. Very good description. Police captain says, nice job, dynamic duo. I spelled duo wrong. I spelled it with an O-U. That's weird. I don't know. Anyways, what a clever plan to catch Catwoman. It wasn't that clever, honestly. It was pretty simple. She shouldn't have fallen for it. But anyways, Batman says, thanks. And the police captain says, so I heard something might be going on at Arkham Asylum. So, I have sent more guards to keep an eye on things. But the Joker is already very clever. The Joker is already very clever enough. Well, okay. And with the other villains, they will break out. And when they do, we need Gotham's best heroes. And then Batman says, Robin and I will be ready. And then police captain says, good luck, you two. The end. Yes, what a terrible episode, am I right? There's like basically nothing went on. There's just all exposition. That was it. So yeah, good job. Past me. Let's move on to the next one, which I assume is going to be bad, but I have a feeling I remember it being pretty decent, but also not good either. So like in between decent and bad, I guess, whatever that is. Anyways, so Fear Part 1. 3 guesses as to who the villain is for this one. All right, so it shows police walking around. The last one gets knocked out and dragged back. The new policeman walks out. Dr. Crane. Crane walks over to the power switch and turns it off. Police 1, what's going on? And then, what the heck are you seeing? Police 2, maybe it's another drill. Wow, where did I get that? Who knows? Police 3, totally original dialogue, by the way. Police 3, or a blackout. And then Police 2 is like, it should pass soon. And they're not even like all that concerned. They're like, oh no one broke into the police station or whatever. No. Crane walks into the Commissioner Gordon's office. That's what it says, Commissioner Gordon, not Commissioner Gordon. Wait, actually, well, what the heck? Yeah, and Commissioner Gordon, what is it? And then Police Crane says, hello, Commissioner. And then Commissioner's like, who are you? Police Crane says, I literally named him Police Crane. That's great. I can tell you, but first, do you want to see my mask? Wow, I wonder where that's from. Oh boy, Commissioner says, mask. Crane puts on the Scarecrow mask and sprays the Commissioner with gas. Oh no, he had too many burritos. No, yeah. Commissioner's like, no, please don't kill me. Who are you? Crane says, I am the Scarecrow. Ha ha ha. You are coming with me, Commissioner. And then Commissioner says, Gar, and he gets hit. Gar. Oh, you get it. Scarecrow covers his mouth and stops the Commissioner from calling his guards. Scarecrow says, we are going to take a ride, Commissioner, but you can't know where my hideout is. So Scarecrow punches the Commissioner, and he's knocked out. Scarecrow presses a button on a remote, and the light turns back on. He jumps out the window. Guard 1 runs in, and then Scarecrow dies. Guard 1's like, Commissioner! And then Guard 2's like, where is he? Guard 1's like, look, the window is broken. And then Guard 2 is like, oh, well, just call Batman. That's what he always says. He just says, call Batman. He's like, oh, we can investigate this. Like, no, we can't. We're incompetent. We can't do that. Call Batman. If anything goes wrong, just call Batman. If the toilet's clogged, call Batman. We can't do anything by ourselves. Title scene. The bad phone rings. Robin says, hello? And then Guard 1 says, Commissioner Gordon was captured. And then Robin says, we'll be right there. Don't worry. And then Guard 1 says, thanks. Robin hangs up. Bruce, the Commissioner has been captured, Robin says. Shows Bruce exercising. Great. Bruce says, let's go investigate. In Commissioner Gordon's office, Batman says, Robin, look at this. A briefcase. What? A briefcase? Why is there a briefcase there? Okay. Robin says, what did it have in it, though? And then Batman says, it could have had some knockout spray. Wow, great. Robin says, who uses knockout spray? Batman says Joker's a big fan of it, but maybe it is someone else. What, you think Joker's the only one that can use knockout spray? Get out of here. And then Robin says, but what? Batman says, I will take a sample of this liquid on the desk. What liquid on? Why is there liquid on the desk? What? Where's all this stuff? Where did this briefcase come from for the first place? It didn't reveal that he had a briefcase he was carrying around. What is this? Anyways, Batman, look at the window. It's broken. They seriously just noticed that right now. As soon as they walked in the room, I'd imagine they noticed that. Jeez, man. Anyways, Batman says, which means whoever kidnapped got away by air. It means that whoever kidnapped got away by air. What? Okay, whatever that's supposed to mean. I think you spell kidnapped with 2 P's, right? Because it's like kidnaped right now. What? Okay. Anyways, so Robin says they might be able to fly, or maybe they took a plane. Batman says, Robin's like, are there fingerprints on the case? Okay, so why aren't there any security cameras on the outside of the building that they could see like a plane flying by or something? You think that'd be pretty obvious too if there's a plane flying there. Anyways, okay, so are there any fingerprints on the case? And then Batman says, no, only common criminals make that mistake. We are dealing with a super criminal. Of course. Robin says, I'll patrol the area. You go back to the cave. Batman says, all right, good luck. Robin says, you too. Batman says, keep in touch. Alright, he should have just said, just good luck, keep in touch. And then Robin says, you too. But he just had to extend the scene longer for no reason. Batman walks out. Batman is looking through a microscope now. What is this stuff? What does it do? Alfred says, anything I can do, Master Bruce. And then Batman says, no, not unless you can tell me what this stuff is. And then Alfred says, let's have a look. I do have 7 chemistry degrees. No, he doesn't. No, he didn't say. He just said, let's have a look. And then Alfred looks at the scope. And Alfred says, never seen anything like this. Yeah, me too. Well, thank you for the help, Alfred. That was perfect. Thank you for wasting my time. And Alfred says, interesting. Well, I don't know. And then Batman says, well, thanks for trying, Alfred. And then Alfred says, no problem, Master Bruce. Robin says, Batman, have you figured it out what it is yet? And then Batman says, nope. Found any clues? Robin says, yeah, I see this strange-looking man down the streets talking to someone. Oh, no, a strange-looking man. What? Alright, and then Batman says, what does he look like? Robin says, he has a witch hat and some sort of mask. He looks like a scarecrow. Well, he's just like, can you just imagine just Scarecrow just like walking around and talking, just dressed up like that, just average every day. It's like, he's not going to be dressed up as Dr. Crane. He's just like, hey, I'm out on my own. I'm on the streets. I'm just wearing this suit for no reason at all. That's great, isn't it? Batman says, interesting, keep an eye on this character. What if it was just Halloween and just Robin just following this kid in a mask? And it's not Halloween though, so anyways. Robin says, alright, he is with this other guy. He is pulling out a briefcase. Batman says, this could be the guy. What's in the briefcase? Robin says, nothing, it's just shot stuff at the other guy. The other guy is freaking out. It's fear toxin. Batman says, brilliant. Robin, throw a tracking device on him and come back to the cave. I don't want you getting captured. We need to make a cure for this fear toxin. Robin says, okay, got it. He throws a bug and climbs down the building. He drives away, back at the Batcave. Robin says, who is this Scarecrow man? Batman says, I don't know. I think I'll go to Arkham and see what I can find. Robin says, why? Yeah, I was wondering too, why? Batman says, well, this new villain may be working for someone in Arkham. He could be trying to break out Joker. Keep an eye out and see where he is going. Got it. Of course, Robin says, got it. Jeez, man. Yeah, this is interesting. So I guess Batman's like, oh, he can't be working on his own. He must be working for someone. That's kind of a weird jump right there, a weird conclusion jump there, but I guess it doesn't hurt to check out Arkham. Anyways, at Arkham, Dr. Crane says, hello, Batman, anything I can help you with? Batman says, I need reports on patients. Batman says, jeez. Crane says, sorry, Batman, that is top secret. No, I don't think that's what he would say. Probably say that's client-patient confidentiality or whatever. Yeah. So, not top secret. What? Okay. Batman says, that is alright. I will just have a look around. Okay, so, oh, no, that's fine. I don't need to read those anyways. And then Dr. Crane says, alright, but be careful, Batman. Why did he even go there anyways? Jeez, Batman. Dr. Crane walks away, and a guard walks up. And guard says, hey, Batman, you need some info? And then Batman says, yes, I do. Do you have any patients have been communicating with an outside source? Guard says, nope, it isn't allowed. Obviously. Batman's like, okay, wait. Have any patients been acting fearful? And then Guard says, now that you mentioned it, yes, Two-Face was stricken with fear the other day. That's a big word right there. I can't believe I used that back in 2013. Stricken, wow. I have never seen him afraid of anything. Batman says, interesting. Thanks for the information. Guard says, anytime, but don't tell Crane. He doesn't want anyone to give info away. He already fired 2 guards. Batman says, weird. Well, be careful. Guard says, you too. Batman calls Robin. Robin says, what is it? And then Batman says, no patient has had contact with anyone. Well, now we know that Joker isn't behind it. And then Batman says, but the patients have been more fearful for some reason, and Crane has been trying to hush it all up. But the patients have been more fearful. It's only just Two-Face, man. It's just one guy, anyways. And then, of course, Robin has to say weird, just the same thing that Batman said. Weird is probably one of the most common words in the script right now. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, Robin says, weird. That Scarecrow guy uses fear toxins. Wow. That's pretty clever, Robin. Wow, thanks for piecing that together. It's pretty obvious. Batman says, yeah, maybe one of the guards is doing it. I also capitalized guards for some reason. Like, oh yeah, maybe one of the proper noun guards is doing it. Then Robin says, maybe. I think the Scarecrow knew I bugged him. The bug is still in the same spot. It hasn't moved. Batman says, where is it? And then Robin says, it is in Gotham Museum. Then Batman says, well, I doubt he's in the museum. It's probably a trap. Well, how do you know he's not in the museum, man? Maybe he's just trying to look at some cool exhibits, you know? Jeez, you don't know this, man. Anyways, Robin says, that is what I thought, too. Maybe I should patrol a little more. And then Batman says, all right, good luck. I'll work on the cure. And then Robin says, all right, good luck. All right, great. And then Batman says, you too. If you see him, call me. That's very, very clunky. And then Robin says, okay, also unnecessary too. You don't need that in the scene. Like, realistically you would say that, but you don't have to be realistic all the time. You just gotta make it interesting instead of dumb like this. And then Robin says, if I was a scarecrow, if I was a scarecrow, where would I go? Robin grapples onto a building. Robin whispers, there he is. Wow, why is he whispering that? He could have just said that in his mind. Okay. What? Okay, this is interesting. Scarecrow says, get the fear plane ready. Tonight is the night Gotham will fear. Ha ha ha. Wow, that's get the fear plane ready. No one has ever said that before. Robin whispers, Batman, I found the Scarecrow. He is... A henchman shoots Robin's phone. Scarecrow says, well, the boy wonder, all alone. Oh boy, this is where it gets bad. It was already pretty bad, but Robin says, I won't tell you anything, and I won't go with you. And then Mikey says, oh, hey guys. What? Mikey just pops in because I have to have him in all the videos. Okay. And then Scarecrow says, Mikey, this isn't a good time. And then Mikey says, oh, whoops, sorry. They took all of the tension out of the scene, like right there. There was barely any tension there anyways, but now it's just like, it's like a guitar string that was like really flappy, that was like really loose, and then you just cut it. It's all the tension's gone. And then Scarecrow says, anyways, you aren't in control anymore. And then he throws a potion at Robin, and he starts coughing. And then he says, you are now engulfed with fear. Ha ha ha. Boys, take him away. I don't remember Scarecrow laughing this much. Batman says, Robin, oh no, he has been captured. Good thing the antidote is almost done. I must rescue him. To be continued. Okay, so which one was worse? I don't know. I feel like actually the Cat Burglar was worse than Fear Part 1. I feel like Fear Part 1 could have been good if I like actually was good at writing at this point, because I don't know, I feel like yeah, Scarecrow is a fun villain to work with, and I feel like you can do a lot of cool stuff with him. But you know, this episode is just kind of dumb, honestly. Like, it's just mainly just the dialogue, which the dialogue is basically most of the script, so that's why it's so bad. And the fear plane, like what? Okay. But yes, so it's pretty bad, both of them. Hopefully you learned something how not to write. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.